Alright guys, so just like I promised, after we achieve about 30 likes, we're gonna go ahead and do a combo to... Wait a minute. What's that? Nope. No, we didn't reach 30 likes? Okay, I guess we're not making the video. Goodbye guys. Alright, fine, you lazy bones. I know you're watching the video, you're just afraid to click that like button because you're scared to admit. And it's okay, change is okay. I'm branching out a little bit. It's more than just a Teller Knight deck profile again and again as I go ahead and mess this up. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you guys what the PK deck can do. I mean, PK is, according to everybody's rankings, is a pretty good deck if piloted correctly. And that's what I am planning on doing with this deck. I'm planning to pilot it. And honestly, it's a pretty interesting strategy given the fact that we're playing more from the graveyard now than we are from the hand. And in 2024, I like a deck that more of a break board approach versus hand trap, because hand traps are being nerfed really hard right now by these new field spells that come out, which honestly the board breakers are more superior at that point. So I went ahead and shuffled. We're gonna go ahead and build some boards here, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Let me know how I can make these combos a little more entertaining for y'all to watch. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start out. We're gonna draw our 5 cards. We're gonna have Boots, we're gonna have a Horus monster, we're gonna have Taketenborg, we're gonna have Phantom Knights, and we got the scales in hand. How are we gonna approach this hand, right? We have the combo pieces here, but we're gonna go ahead and most likely start off with Imseti, and we're gonna pinch Wings with it, because it's more valuable in the grave than it is in my hand right now. With that, we're gonna go ahead and search our copy of King Sarcophagus. Ooh, that's not King Sarcophagus. King Sarcophagus, and we're gonna give it a nice shuffle, and we're gonna draw. Ooh, the black goat that laughs. This is a very interesting card because we can go black King Sark here. We're gonna pitch black goat, and we're gonna send a Horus monster. Let it be the trashy one. Honestly, I don't like calling it a trashy one, but I can't pronounce his name, so yeah. So now that this is in the grave, and the black goat is in the grave, we're gonna go ahead and declare Nibiru, and we're gonna banish. Now your opponent cannot activate Nibiru. So now instead of going to Photon Lord, we can go ahead and mill out, going into Zombie Vampire. Okay, Zombie Vampire effect. You're gonna pitch. You're gonna mill 4 cards. Is it 4 or 3? I think it's like it's 4 cards. So we're gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna bring 1 back. Let's say my opponent doesn't have anything. From here we can bring out Boots, and then we can go ahead. Should I pitch? We're gonna use King Sark to pitch, and then mill out. Happy? Hope you guys are seeing this. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah, kind of. Okay. I'll just keep it here. Now we're gonna go ahead and special summon Boots. We're gonna go ahead and link. Into your copy of Cherubini. Cherubini effect. You're gonna mill your Burning Abyss. You're gonna mill Scar, I think. Yeah. You're gonna mill, Graph to bring out Seer. What's Scar? Anyway, make sure you go into the zone here. So then you can link away here as well. Into a copy of your Boots. So now Boots is on board. And then effect of Seer, you can bring out Graph yet again. building blocks here. So like you're gonna go activate Rusty's effect. You're gonna pitch. Let's send him to the grave because he's an important piece. You're gonna set one of the Fog Blades face down. I'll leave it face up so you guys know what that is. We haven't normaled yet, by the way, guys. This is not I haven't normaled yet. Thinking what I do on a normal. So we're gonna go ahead and I wanna see if I should banish this. Most likely, let's banish. Yeah, let's banish him to send a. I think it sends a monster or a card. Send one card, Phantom Knight card. So we can go ahead and send a copy of... Do I want to do that? Thinking here. Careful thinking. I probably want to banish the trap to special out him, and then triggering the effect of Rusty. I mean, Scales. And then Scales effect, I'll pitch this guy from hand. Should I pitch him or should I hold him? What's more important? I have all the names in the grave. So I'm going to activate his effect, go to defense, make him 2900, which can be important. I'm going to go 2 here. My lines can be Dante, but I already milled everything that I need. Let's go into... Breaksword. Breaksword will go here. Rusty's effect will pop Breaksword, giving us 2 monsters back onto the field. Breaksword's effect. And then you're going to go 2 into your Nightmare. Nightmare is a Book of Moon times 2 if you guys are not aware. What do I want to do here? I might want to pitch this guy to get another Fog Blade to hand. So double Fog Blade. Now we're cooking. Can we bring out another monster? I think we can. Thinking here. I can normal summon this guy and go into... Or, you know what's better? Pitching him into thinning out your deck more, you know? And then bring him out. And from here you can go into a 3 material Appaloosa. Okay, so pretty standard board here. We got 2 negates. You got Rusty's effect. That's gonna be live if you get a trap card in the grave, which you can with these 2. And then not to mention 3 negate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negates. Pretty good for a deck that came out not too long ago. And then on your following turn, obviously you have all your graveyard still in full swing. So yeah, so that's a pretty ideal opening hand. Now going second, this deck does not struggle with breaking boards, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick and choose how you want to tire out your opponent. If you see the Horus engine, that's how you kind of want to lead with, believe it or not. With my Teller build, I like to lead off with the Constellar engine first and then hit him with the Horus, but in here I prefer to go Horus first, bait out all their interruptions. So here we go, we're gonna see what we get here. Droplet, that's already, we're gaming here, guys. Can you imagine Droplet and then just bring out these boys? I mean, it's pretty rough. But, so let's say we're gonna, I mean, if I do Droplet, I'll just start milling all these 3 and then pop off, you know? It's like, that's an easy escape. Let's say this is not a Droplet. Let's say it's another, I don't know. Let's draw another card, because Droplet would be too easy. You just pitch these, and then, oh, there, okay. So, what you want to do here is you're going to activate King Sark, right? You're going to try and bait everything out. You're going to pitch. You're going to send. Right? You're going to special if they interact here somehow. I don't think they can. So now that we have these 2 guys established, I want to see what we can do from here. So honestly, you can leave these guys on board. What I like to do is kind of like bait everything out in case my opponent decides, kind of force his hand. So I'll go ahead and bring out Photon Lord. So at this point, this causes some interaction. If not, I have a monster in the gate. So you're gonna go ahead and normal summon your Tour Guide. You're gonna activate Tour Guide's effect, special summon, and then from there you're gonna go ahead and link off. Same thing into Seer. Seer, sorry, did I say Seer? Cherubini. Cherubini will, Cherubini will not be Chain Link 1. Actually, it'll be Graph. Graph will bring out Seer. Okay. Now you're gonna go ahead and activate that effect. You're gonna pitch a Phantom Knight into the grave. What do I want to pitch here? Let's go now. Okay, you're gonna go and send Cloak. You're gonna link again. This forces interaction as well. If it doesn't, then that's fine as well. Gonna go ahead and set send and then set Fogblade. From here, you're gonna go ahead and banish Cloak to add Boots to hand. Normal, special, right? Go into your 3. You're gonna activate Break Sword's effect. You're gonna detach and then pop a card. That's gonna go ahead and get destroyed, and then they're gonna come back out onto the field. You're gonna go ahead and make. Now it's a 4, right? So you're gonna make Raider's Knight, and then from there you're gonna detach. Bring out Arc Rebellion. From there, let's see. We wanna. So Arc Rebellion has a pretty nasty effect, right? Pretty much an OTK from here, because you can detach and he gains the attack of all the monsters on the field, plus your opponent. So that's usually up to like 20,000 worth of damage right there. And the thing is, it's not affected by any card effects. I think cannot be destroyed by card effects. So pretty strong, guys. So this deck has a built-in OTK, which is pretty nice, and I think the Horus engine complements it pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and do one more combo line. I think what this deck obviously loses to is Shifter and then like Abyss Dweller, stuff like that. But a lot of decks lose to Shifter, so I'm not too worried about seeing it, especially like going first. The cards that I'm looking to cut here is probably Dante. Believe it or not, SP Little Knight doesn't come up as much, and then every other card is used. Yeah, so usually your M board most likely going first will be Appaloosa with this guy, and then you know, if you have a Photon Lord or anything like that, that'll be there as well. But usually it's these two primary suspects. And the deck is pretty consistent, I think. Like I haven't seen this deck brick once, unless we're about to do it right now. We'll see. Fogblade, Terratop, Black Goat, Droplet. This is great going first or second. Special, effect, special, gets you into your Cherubini and into your you know, into your play already. Now you go 2. Cherubini will pitch. Pitch Graph. It's very consistent. Seer. And then you go here. It sucks that it can't be used as a link. Effect. You're gonna send, actually, let's send him. And then set Fogblade. It's a double Fogblade already, man. That's strong. You know, double Fogblade. And then once you banish him, you can get this. You can get the scales into your hand. Oh, I forgot. This guy comes back onto the field. You can normal activate its effect to pitch this, and then activate its effect in grave to call Nibiru. That way you're not worried about it. Kind of sack your opponent. And then special, and then so on and so forth. Basically have game for the next one with Droplet. Droplet is just cracked in this format, and it's cracked in this deck. It should be played It should be main decked in every deck, especially with now cards that are not allowing you to interact. Thanks a lot with like that field spell. Like now, those field spells that are gonna come out in this format, they kind of put Baron to shame. It's almost like that ban was for nothing, because Barone at least is like one time is in the gate Omni, right? Versus like this field spells that don't let you interact. Like basically don't play hand traps in this format, guys. That's my advice for you. But yeah, so that was a test hand from my Phantom Knights, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take this deck into my locals. I want to see how it performs. I'll be doing test videos in the next week or so, and then yeah, don't forget, guys, to smash the subscribe button and have a nice day.